Do you guys see that? So she's manipulating the mic. It's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on into the channel. Whether it's your first time here or you are rejoining us, thank you for being here with us today. You are loved, appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. Today, we are here with RM of BTS. This is Wildflower with Eugene live in Seoul. I'm super excited that this got requested because I really wanted to watch this and we hadn't had time. And so now we've made time because it's during the live stream and it was requested. So I'm super, super excited about that. Please, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time on YouTube and on Twitch. And you can check out all of our new stuff we have coming out. There's a One-Stop K-Pop, which is our brand new K-pop news channel that we're releasing weekly videos and podcasts with. So you can check that out in the description below. We also have new music coming out on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. So you're going to want to check us out there. But without further ado, let's go. Oh, this is going to be so good live. I love this song so much, guys. So much. I'm a true believer this is going to get nominated for some stuff.
시작의 처음부터 난 상상했었지 끝에 웃으며 박수 쳐줄 수 있게 난 소원했어 난 믿었던 게 다 멀어지던데 이 모든 명예가 이제 멍해가 됐을 때 이 욕심을 제발 걷어가소서 어떤 일이 있어도 오늘을 나로 하게 하소서 Oh every day and every night Persistent pain and criminal mind 내 심장 소리에 잠 못 들던 밤 창밖에
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is because RM doesn't have like the best voice out there in terms of singing voice. Like, but there is something so calm and soothing about his voice. And the more that we've been working with a lot of other people lately from like all kinds of different backgrounds, it really has made me start to appreciate the nuances in voice. And when I'm going to take a break just to talk about this really quick. But so, for instance, we were working with trying to teach our intern the other day. A lot of times what happens in pop music is they take all of the notes, okay? So when they go to tune vocals, we talk about auto-tune. Auto-tune is a program, guys. So people normally hear that kind of mechanical robotic sound, and that's called auto-tune, okay? But that's a program. Most vocals, though, in music are still tuned. You don't know it because it doesn't sound like that. Like I can actually take a stem, which is essentially one line or a track, and I can take somebody's vocals and I can actually take each individual portion of that and I can move that note up or down. You will never be able to tell. You will never be able to tell. The programs are so advanced that like basically we're just adjusting it slightly because sometimes there are nuances in voices. A lot of times with takes in actual pop songs, you're going to have 7, 8, 9, 10 takes and you're going to take little pieces for each one of those. And really what you're looking for is you're looking for the small nuances in the voice. And RM just has a lot of really cool small nuances. It's the small hiccups at the end of the phrases. It's the every day, every night. Like those and what a lot of producers do that don't know is they'll squash that. And what it does is it takes it out. Like you lose the nuance then. And that nuance though is what gives it character. So physically going through and tuning the vocal as opposed to just turning auto-tune on and like giving it and picking out where there's really cool character phrases, that's what makes performances really strong. And I've really started to grow and appreciate vocalists that have those subtle nuances in their voice as opposed to them just being like perfect across the board. Like the nuance just gives it so much character. And there's also, I follow this channel that does they ruin songs for you. So essentially it's a producer and he just takes songs and he ruins them for you. And one of the ones he did is he took I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith, and he just took all the nuances in his voice and all of the and like made the song. He cut out everything else besides those and just made it out of those. And it's funny, but at the same point in time, you don't realize that without those portions, that song isn't the same. Without all those little breaths and hiccups and growls and screams and distortions that they do, that those are the imperfect things in the voice. Those are the things that a lot of times get tuned out in pop. Without those, it makes it boring. And I'm taking a lot of time to talk about that in this song, but it's one of the things that I've really grown to love about Arm's voice is he has so many subtle nuances and a lot of ways of being able to use a voice that isn't necessarily dynamic in terms of a huge range, but super dynamic in terms of what he can do with the range that he does have. And that is why I love his vocals so much, because it just has, it's emotional and it makes you feel something. And like, it gives his vocals when he sings this song give me chills. They just do. Anyway, really long. Hope you guys learned something. My skull good. Oh, I was wondering how they were gonna do it live. That's so cool. Dude, I get to nerd this song. Dude. Oh, I'm so sad Lucas missed this one. He would love this. I'm so sad. Okay. This song, her voice in this song, in the full-on MV of this song, or the song that you're listening to on the radio, it's very, very tuned. Okay, guys, it is, but it's made to have that effect. It's very, very breathy. They add a lot more air to it. There's a bunch of things. They add a bunch of high end, so it gives it more air, and they make her vocal really, really straight because it's supposed to have that effect. And this is where you do it intentionally, not because she can't sing, but because it adds flavor to the song. But they have, like, in the song, the vocals kind of pull apart. And so it has like this, it almost has like a 3-dimensional effect to it. And I was really wondering how they were going to do it live. It was going to sound similar. And I don't know if you guys can see, I just want to go back. I want you to just for a second, just look at what she's doing with the mic with her hands. Watch it. Just watch it. Do you guys see that? So she's manipulating the mic to make that noise happen. So she's like kind of giving it a bounce. So it's giving it kind of a, like, just listen to my voice right now. And I'm just going to wave my hand in front of the mic because this one doesn't do that. But just watch what happens when I start waving my hand in front of the mic. Do you hear kind of that wobble effect? They're emulating that through the mic, and it's so cool. And then on her little hiccups, she's pulling the mic up really quick because those mics, these are kind of like industry standard mics. The one that we use in the studio they have SM57s and FM58s. One of them's meant for more instrumentals, and one of them is meant for vocals. And they're made to literally, like, your mouth is right on it and it captures every detail. But the minute that you start turning that mic farther away, like if I started doing this, it's going to really, really change the dynamic of the way that it sounds. This mic has a much wider polar pattern than even that mic does. So what she's doing is she's popping it away. So da, 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 and then in the whole time, da, 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 so they're creating a lot of the effects that they wouldn't be able to create otherwise, because that's something you can do in post-production that wouldn't be able to be done on stage, and they practice it or doing it. It's so nerdy. And for those of you who aren't interested in the nerdy shit are probably really bored right now, but like, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm gonna go back to this and we'll play it through now. Sorry. That's so cool.
전부 진절이나 하나 열까지 다 이치그치 끝한 가면은 언제 벗겨질까 민호 흰고 민호들은 아무것도 아니나 공해주는 방법들 기억들은 안 포기해 난 모든 판 속에 시선을 던져 하늘 위에 뭘 원했었던 건지 제 기억이 안 나 얻었다 밀었던 모든 행복은 괜찮나 내 합의건 너만의 원슬픈 그게 뭐가 됐건 새벽에 호흡 자락을 붙잡
This song I think it's taken me this long. This song really, really has airplanes vibes. Her voice is very, very similar. The cadence is really, really similar. I don't know if you guys remember it. Airplanes got to be like 10 years old now, but can you be saying that airplanes and the night skies are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Yeah, like Haley Will. Yeah. Has a lot of airplane vibes in her voice. It's really and like the whole song kind of has that kind of feeling to it. I love this. I love this style of music, so I'm glad that it's coming back. But this one just this one just hits me so hard. I don't know why. Wildflower. 목소리만큼 자들의 사회 난 여전히 실물을 말해주고 방백과스나 돋자 내 모를 오해 편견들이 자기 반갑잖아 너 헷갈려 내 두 발이 여긴 땅 위에 눈도 없는 꽃과 함께 별에 가슴 옷을 아게 발밑으로 와주고 Like I can just hear the cadence.
슬픈 줄도 모르고 그림자마저 신기로
In the night sky like shooting stars I could use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Airplanes in the night skies are like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. I love it.
And don't tell me I gotta be a someone 난 절대 그들처럼 될 수 없으니
I really love her voice.
다른 불꽃에서 들꽃으로 손안에서 영원으로 나의 황량한 들의 나무를 언젠가나 되돌아가래 저 하늘에 흩어질래 Light a flower, flower away flower 저 하늘에 눈부시게
She has so much character in her voice. Like she's got a lot of big kind of hiccups at the beginning and the end. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Flower, flower, work, flower, flower. Like just all those little nuances really, really lend to just beautiful.
당신의 마음이 다시는 오물다 고민하는 치고서 그때 내가 아닐 때그 모든 때
God dang. So good. Especially live, like so incredible. So incredible what they're able to do. And it's so funny because I really wondered what that song was going to be like live when you had the other person there. Like we heard it in the New York kind of like live thing that they did in New York, but it was just him and it was just more of like backing, where this was a true like more of a lifestyle performance. And it takes a lot of practice to be able to do what they did. I just like this whole album to me was so spectacular and so special. And I saw the other day, I don't know if you guys have seen that they had Nike apparently a couple years ago came out with a pair of shoes, and they were labeled indigo, and the handwriting, like the writing on the shoes, is almost the same, and they have like a light blue kind of check, like the Nike check mark on them, and then they had like flowers, like wildflowers on them. And I was like, there's no, because like I don't buy a lot of designer shoes, and the shoes I do buy are generally from like, you know, like TJ Maxx, like bargain places, because I've just never really been into spending a lot of money on things like that. And but I was like, man, I wonder if I could find them. And so I looked, and like the ones that aren't super expensive at like crazy places, like they only make, like they're mostly just in girls. And I was like, but I want a pair. Like, why do girls get them? I want a pair of those. They're so cool. Anyways, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this was a long one, but there's so much really cool stuff going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed us breaking it down. But if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out our live streams Saturdays noon Central Time. Leave some comments down below. Check out our brand new K-pop news channel, One Stop K-pop. The ads in the description below. Check out our music. We just released a Boy With Love cover, English cover that got released on YouTube, so you guys can check that out. And if nobody told you that they love you today, don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least, it was great to play. Thanks, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.